kill each other while I'm gone.
Oxygen levels at 20%.
Dad?
Dad? Hello?
Mom, we haven't seen a living thing in 3 years.
The world can heal if we give it time. We just gotta keep at it.
Come on.
Hello!
Oxygen supply at 50%.
Who the hell are you?
I know your husband was working on the O2 generator. I need to replicate it.
If she could replicate Dad's invention, we could be onto something big, Ma.
Our air filtration system is failing. We don't get back. 25 people will die. But I need to see that machine, and I will see it one way or the other.
We gotta stop her.
Make no mistake. I'm not your enemy.
If I cut off their air, they're gonna die in there. Think about your daughter and do the right thing.
Try it!
We're in this together, right? We're in this together.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Breathe in theaters as well as digital on demand on April 26th. It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. And joining me is the amazing Quvenzhané Wallis, who plays Zora. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you, girl.
Of course.
I've loved you for a very long time. You're amazing in Beasts of the Southern Kingdom and Annie in Blackish and just like everything. It's such a delight to talk with you. Thank you for your time. But girl, in this joint, in Breathe, you are something special. I was very curious how this role was going to play because of the theme of it, which, you know, it's a post-apocalyptic world, as you know. But you're this mother-daughter relationship with J. Hud, who I love, Jennifer Hudson, Common, like girl, like my favorite musical talents who are also brilliant actors. You're in there with them. You're their daughter. But you got to make this choice in this thing to get like this ball rolling, which to me is just like, curious, you know, would you make this choice in real life? I don't know. Would I make this choice in real life? What was it like playing Zora in Breathe, Quvenzhané?
It was definitely interesting because there's parts of us that are similar, but there's definitely parts of us that's not. Like the very smart, but kind of, well, I would like to say I am witty and funny and, you know, but she definitely has a drive and this relationship with her mom where she's not afraid to speak her mind. And I love to see that for her, but, I don't know. It's just like fun. I don't know.
Would you have made the choice that she makes in this film? I think that's my biggest question when I saw this. Like, we wouldn't have a film if she didn't, though, you know?
If you understand where she came from and the life that she lived, you understand that she wants to give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she doesn't exactly think that it's like the right thing or it's gonna work out, but she's like, well, come on, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. We haven't seen people in years. Nothing's changing. Why not just let them in and see if something changed, see if they're good people or not? So I get it in that aspect, but me personally, I probably wouldn't want to let them in. I probably would have done something more like what Maya did without spoiling anything, of kind of, you know, proceeding with caution and not just being like, come on in, let's have a picnic right here at our dining table where all of our herbs and plants and resources are right here for you to grab. You should definitely take a look. I just would not do that.
Agreed. I feel you. That's what makes it so difficult with this film. Like, I love that that's what we get to present because we need, as a father myself, like with my daughter, my wife and I, like, we hope we make the right choices. And so I love that she has that heart there. But I also know it's a different kind of family. You know what I'm saying? In POC families, like I'm in, right? Like I don't know if we make these certain kind of choices. It's different. But also, I think we also need to open ourselves. We need to change as a people as well in different respects. With this time period, this sci-fi, this is something I don't think I've seen you do before. Like you're in basket, you're playing ball in Swagger, you know, Annie, totally different character. In Beast of Southern Kingdom, totally different character. What is it like stepping into this sci-fi world? And are you a fan of this genre?
Um, I definitely think it's something that I really enjoy. I can't say whether or not for sure if it's something for me, but I'd definitely be willing to try another sci-fi kind of thriller, post-apocalyptic movie and see if it's something for me. Because I don't know, it was definitely challenging to be in an environment like that. But I don't think I could do a movie like that if it was just all green screen. Like it would have to be an immersive set with immersive props and stuff like that.
I feel that. What was it like working with director Stefon Bristol? I had a chance to talk to him. He seems like a really cool cat. I like some of his past work. And obviously, like we said earlier, J Hud and Common, although I'm sure Common couldn't stay on set too long because we had to get the story rolling. So it's really you and J Hud. What was it like working with Jennifer?
Um, it was nice. It was very easy to build a relationship with her. Same way it was for me and Stefan. It was like we all just kind of clicked immediately and working with everyone on set. Because most of my scenes are with Jennifer and having Stefan there was fun. It was like we were just coming up with ideas and improv and just trying to find ways to have fun but also deliver the message.
And you get into it with Sam Worthington, a Terminator in previous films. This is the role I've never seen him quite different from some of his other stuff. And you two go at it. What was it like that interaction and just, you know, you're growing as an actor. I think like you really kind of blossom in this role as well, I would say, because it's something, again, we haven't seen you perform in.
Yeah, Sam was definitely an interesting person to work with on this project because I think he was more method than anyone else, and he really went into like character for sure. And he made it easy to work with him because he was always in character, but also he made it challenging because you had to meet him there. You
Ooh.
had to meet his intensity. You couldn't fall short. If you did, it just wouldn't feel right. Like everyone would know that it didn't feel right. So anytime I had a scene with him, I definitely the day before was like, okay, tomorrow, get right, get some sleep, eat good, and lock in because it is in for it. And also when I had that really emotional scene with him, I was having a rough day of my own. So I was already mentally in like a I guess you could say like a darker place or vulnerable place. So it definitely just played well with the scene and it made it really beautiful in my opinion.
Oh, I love that. I like that. I'm an actor myself as well. And, you know, sometimes you get complacent and you kind of just go, you know, with the flow. But again, you're going as an actor, and that just to me seems remarkable. Like, do you like that when you get challenged in that respects and coming with something different to the table?
Yes, it's my favorite thing because I get bored quickly.
Mm.
I get bored with characters and having the same story or just I don't know. It's the same thing all the time for sometimes with Black young women. It's like we always have the same storyline or just Black families in general. So I like to get something that challenged me. I like to get a plot that challenges me and challenges who I am as a person and also can I create this person? Can I create someone people can relate to in this environment? And so to be able to create Zora but also having to implement her into the environment, into the fear, into the action, into the movement was a whole nother stage, a whole nother thing that I had to work on.
Girl, and you did it. You did it. Bravo.
Yeah,
Bravo.
thank you.
With this film and its themes, I on a lot of my shows where I'm a little fearful for the world in our future because of just, the people in power right now. I'm not going to get on my soapbox too much, but like with this, like with protecting our world, I know you are very thoughtful with what's going on as well. I was, doing some research on you, Quvenzhané. Quvenzhané. There we go. I'm sorry. What is this? The themes, some of the themes in it, even though it's a sci-fi thriller, we got to protect our world and everything going on. And your character is, the product of these two amazing scientists in Common and J-Hud's characters. What do you hope people get from that in regards to the future?
I really hope that people realize that when they're watching this, that the concept of the masks was not too long ago. Like COVID was just 2 years ago. Well, no, like 4 years ago at this point.
It's wild.
But yeah, it was like 4 years ago. I've been saying 2 years. It's 4 years ago. And at the time when we were filming, I think it was 2 years. But it was very ironic on set because that's all I was thinking about on set. I'm like, we just finished with COVID. We're walking around with the COVID masks on and everything on set. So I go from one mask to another mask. And it was so eye-opening because we were just there 4 years ago. And if we don't get right, who knows what we'll be 4 years from now. So it's definitely something that should be an eye-opener for everyone, but because movies like this are coming out so much more, people just think it's like a conspiracy theory or like it's just for fun or shits and gigs, and it's just not. Like, we just have to lock in or at least try. It feels like no one's really trying or making the effort to like get it out there and be serious about it and not make it like, oh, we have time. No, it's gonna be too late at some point.
I completely agree. I just hope it highlights issues. And I was talking, we did a review on the channel for the film that will be dropping very soon. I hope it gets conversations going. But yo, Quvenzhané, you're amazing. I appreciate you. Just seeing you grow as an actor has just been such a fun ride. You are one of my favorite stars out right now, and I think you're remarkable and breathe. I hope people catch it, get the message, and I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next, my friend.
Thank you.
Everybody, check out Breathe in theaters as well as digital on demand on April 26th. It's your boy QP, Nerds Rule the World. Yeah. Quvenzhané, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Got it. I'm good on my end. Thank you, Sam. Let's have some fun, Quvenzhané.
Quvenzhané.
I already messed it up. There we go. Quvenzhané.
Yeah.
Quvenzhané. I might just go with Miss Wallis if that's cool.
I would prefer Quvenzhané.
Quvenzhané. Okay. I was like, maybe, make sure I don't mess it up.
No, you got it. You just messed up the vowel.
Girl, I've been trying like all day because like I love you and I knew I was gonna mess up and I already did. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna get it right. Quvenzhané. Okay, let's go. I'm in it. All right, I'm gonna condescend to help me with my edit. Here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.